Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Too Weird Didn't Watch, the show where we make fun of movies that we have not seen, based on nothing but their weird descriptions.
I'm Brantley.
And I'm Albert, and I'm reading today, kicking things off with a movie called Hotel Inferno. This is from 2013. I've started writing down the dates for you, Brantley. I know you asked for that.
Cool. I just have the Hotel California song stuck in my head right now.
That popped into my mind, yeah, except that I don't know it, like, real well, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, Hotel Inferno, and that's about all I can do, because I don't know any of the words.
I mean, if you stop and listen to that, it's very bizarre. It's like, it's a dude, he stops for the night at a hotel because he's super tired, he's driving, and they let him check in, because it's the hotel, and he keeps hearing voices saying, "Welcome to the Hotel California," just like kind of in the background. He's like, what is, okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks,
and then there's
guys.
a bunch of weird stuff happening more and more, and then he tries to leave, and it's like, can't happen. And he tries to leave, he just keeps winding up back in the hotel. And then there's like a big party, and there's like this live animal that they just start stabbing to death, and they start eating it while it's alive. And he's like, you can't leave. This song is like a nightmare.
How is it? Man, we should do that. I mean, I guess we've heard the song.
Yeah.
We can't read the episode. We can't read the lyrics as an episode. Anyway, but Hotel Inferno starts off with the contract killer, Frank Zimosa. Sometimes I have to stop myself.
No, I know that, but you made this.
And that was my internal editor going, nope, that wasn't right. Restart.
All right.
Delete. The contract killer, Frank Zimosa, has just been hired for a ridiculously ludicrous lucrative. Ridiculously ludicrous.
Yeah, man, he kills people for money. How weird was it?
Lucrative mission by the rich and powerful Jorge Mistrandia.
Alright, I'm on board so far.
The objective, to kill a couple of people hiding in one of his European hotels. What would look like one of the simplest jobs Frank has ever had is just about to turn into a living nightmare. So, maybe basically just like that Hotel California song.
Yeah.
He will soon realize he's nothing more than prey for Mistrandia and his army of crazy henchmen that have been
So it's the deadliest game?
In a hotel, though?
Okay.
Which...
I mean, if you don't own your own personal island, it makes sense.
This guy is a hotel magnate.
He's
you
also
think he could at least rent his own personal
rich, yeah.
island?
So, I was picturing things like filling out why he wants to rent island, wish to hunt assassins. Makes sense to me. All right, proved.
Hunt the most dangerous game. What's that? Monopoly. Cool.
You're gonna hunt Monopoly? Whatever you do, you, sir. You're paying a lot.
And he gets the guys there and he's like, all right, guys. He gives us this whole spiel. He's like, by the way, we do need to wrap this up before next Tuesday because there is a big overstay fee on this island.
Also, I want my deposit back. And if anybody asks, we are hunting Monopoly. I don't know what that means, but that's the excuse I gave. Your
name is Monopoly, and your name is Monopoly, and your name is Monopoly. Okay, good. Let's go.
Click, clack.
So his crazy henchmen have been hiding in the hotel along with an ancient and unstoppable horror. I don't know what this guy's business plan is.
I bought the land, but it turns out there's a Cthulhuoid monster there, but I still really want to
I still want to build a hotel.
It's been my dream.
Maybe I can put all my henchmen in there.
And the view is great, and they'll give it a lot of money. Just do it anyways. Sir, this has been the 35th death we've had at this dig site. Yeah, it's kind of hot today. Yeah, I know.
Listen, it's still better than that soccer stadium they're building in Dubai, all right? I call it a win. In their hotels, you can only rent rooms in hell. I really don't understand this guy's business plan.
So you go to the hotel, and the doors open to just different chambers in hell?
I guess.
There's each door is a portal to a different realm of hell or something?
Yeah, I was wondering, do you think that they have, in the booking agent, which circle would you like, sir?
It's like, can I have despair this time? I was in wrath last time. It's just really loud. There's just screams constantly.
Which one is the ice realm? Where it's just everybody's frozen?
That is Pride?
Yeah, that's where I would want.
Pride, and I think there's 3 circles of wrath, and I think one of them's where they're frozen.
Okay. See everything through the eyes of Anti-Hero Frank Zimosa and boost your mind with an overdose of...
Is this a movie or a self-help guide?
I don't know.
See the world through the eyes of an anti-villain. See how you'd live your best life.
Is it... Do you think it's first person like Hardcore Henry?
Probably not. I would like it to be, because that's my favorite action movie, as I've said about here before.
Okay. So the horror film genre is the most experimental, I think, just because people can do cheap stuff.
Yeah, there's less oversight because it's like, whatever, it's not costing
I've seen first-person horror films, but they were like, the premise was, and not a whole film, I think, but it was a short film in the VHS collection where the guy was wearing like Google Glass or something. Mm-hmm. So that might be the model here.
There's that the ending bit of Doom.
Or that too, yep. So it says, see everything through the eyes of Anti-Hero Frank Zimosa and boost your mind with an overdose of, : Here's the overdose that you're going to boost your mind with. Nonstop violence, adrenaline, pure fear, surrounded in a mysterious, deep, and twisted story. You won't just watch it. You will.
How big is this hotel?
Experience it.
Overlook.
Well, it's hell.
Yeah.
I think they need a lot of rooms, wouldn't you say?
Every room's a penthouse. But there's no fridge. It's the most petty kind of hell.
The bed isn't that soft.
We went to, my family and I went to Orlando, and they messed up our room for whatever reason, so they bumped us up to the smoking floor, but it was just like this huge room where all 5 of us had our own bedroom.
Nice.
But 2 seconds in there, I got glass in my foot.
Ow. That's a very mixed bag. You're like,
I told my mom that, I'm like, Mom, I have glass in my foot and I'm bleeding. She goes, it was a nice room. Don't get blood anywhere.
That sounds like your mom.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Hotel Inferno 2. The Cathedral of Pain.
So,
from 2017.
Either this is one of those things where it's like in-name only sequel, which I guess I'll find out, or someone keeps letting this guy run hotels, which means the protagonist of the last movie is dead, or he just hired him to help him hunt other dudes in his hell hotels, of which I guess he has more than one of. Is he just buying up all the hell mouths?
The Hotel Inferno franchise, Brentley, you know. There's one in every city. They're very similar.
He has 3. He has like a Hotel Inferno, Hotel in Purgatorio, and Hotel Paradiso. You get to gamble which one you're going to. Determines what kind of stay you have.
Well, many of your questions from earlier are answered in the first sentence here. You, Frank Zimosa, are dead.
I'm guessing they are first-person movies.
Apparently brutally killed by the Mistrandrian cultists and trapped in the nightmarish Hotel Inferno.
Which, as we established last time, is literal hell.
The sentence goes on to elaborate a special layer of hell where demons coexist with cultists, providing them dark, forbidden knowledge in exchange for endless pain and suffering.
And these deals can be made at the great hotel rates we have.
Would you like to understand algebra? Well, for only 10 years of pain and suffering, you too can be a math whiz like Tommy here. Tell him, Tommy!
If you don't want to wind up at a hotel like this, shop Airbnb. Callbacks. The finest of humor.
I almost missed that callback, Brentley. If any of our listeners get that, that's going to be a miracle. Nothing short of a miracle. I also got to point out, first description we've ever had that's in the second person. I tweeted about this on Twitter, but I'm very excited for this landmark moment.
The first one wasn't, was it? It just said that you could see through the eyes of this dude.
Yeah.
This one's like, no, this happened to you right now as you read it.
They're doubling down on the first person thing. Alongside another tormented soul trapped in the Inferno since the Middle Ages, you must locate the 5 elements comprising the human soul, so that you may reclaim your physical form on Earth before your body rots away. It's like a video game?
I was thinking, I get that going first person at all is going to have some video game references.
It's like literally
like at the end of Hardcore Henry, there's like a boss battle, but that is, straight up, that is the first Darksiders only first person. Well, minus the whole body thing. It's, we need these 5 things. Here's your 5 missions. Here's the platforming level. You'll fill out that a lot.
Do you have the strength to face the hordes of hell and take the first element, the fire from the hands of its powerful and ancient protector.
I feel like that would be the least helpful element in hell. Like, which makes sense.
We have to go get the fire.
That's why
it's everywhere, my dude.
That's why it's the first one you get, because it's not super helpful. It does a little bit of damage, but they're mostly resistant. Once you get ice, you're just like wrecking people, making platforms.
I don't know. I don't know the video game you're referencing. So.
I'm referencing several video games.
Okay, fair enough.
Visually in my head, I'm referencing Jak and Daxter, the Lost Frontier, whatever. The dumb one, the last one they made.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, and the answer to this question is, there's only one way to find out.
It'd be a super disappointing movie if you couldn't get the first of the 5 artifacts.
Well, also, like, what is the one way to find out? Like, I can't play the game.
I mean,
I'm just gonna sit there and watch. Like, I can't do any of this.
This sounds like it's a full motion video game.
You think?
First person, yeah.
I mean, it's on IMDb. Like, I did not get this from, like, some weird GameStop write-up or anything. This is an IMDb movie.
So, for Final Destination 3.
Right?
There was on the DVD, there was a menu that turned it into a choose-your-own-adventure game.
Okay.
And you would click, like, left, right, up, down, and they would play full-made scenes of what would happen.
That's really cool.
It was awesome. And my favorite was at the beginning, because at the beginning they flip the coin to see if they go on which set goes on the roller coaster, or which of the two guys. Heads, tails, or neither, and she just grabs the coins and goes, "No, we're not riding it," just leaves, and then it wrecks, and none of them get hurt. And it's like, it cuts it down to like 3 minutes long, and then it goes to full credits.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, no.
Wait, so if you can choose who goes on the roller coaster, does that mean you get an entire movie with like...
Yeah, you alter the movie throughout, yeah. Because at the beginning of the movie, they flip a coin to see if it's her boyfriend or her friend's boyfriend goes on the ride.
That's insane.
Yeah.
DVDs were amazing.
It was so good.
Nobody has special features like that anymore. DVDs barely had that special feature. That's awesome.
It was great.
But we need to move on, Brentley, because we have to talk about Hotel Inferno 3. The Castle of Screams.
I feel like they missed out not calling it Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. I get that they're going worse and worse, and they started with Inferno. And it's like, well, we can't really make Purgatory worse than hell, and we certainly can't make heaven worse than hell.
That's the problem.
We should have started with Paradiso and have it be ironic, and then get super bad.
Okay, so I mentioned last movie that it was a first for us in that it was in the second person. And right. I think this is also a first for us because this is a movie that has not yet been released. We have not seen it, and neither has anyone else.
We did cover the reboot of The Blind Dad.
Oh, that's fair. That was last week. Okay, so this is in production, so we are reading off of the relatively lengthy description that the producers of the movie have placed on IMDb.
Okay.
As all of these have been, by the way. These are not user-submitted descriptions. Right. These are the movie producer, from what I could tell. Like, it was the same guy on all of these, and he apparently has the inside track on Hotel Inferno 3. So let's check it out. Frank! Although you have retrieved the fire element...
That's all we got?
We've still got 4 more to go, baby. Strap yourself in for 4 more movies.
They are leeching this concept. All right, good for them.
Although you have retrieved the fire element, you are still trapped in the hellish Hotel Inferno. Now you must pass through the village of the disease.
But we can't leave the hotel, apparently.
I
guess now the hotel is the hub level, so you keep returning there. Fair enough. It's like Mario 64.
Yeah. I'm just imagining that playing every time he's in the hotel now. It makes me so
Meanwhile,
happy.
There's like people screaming and on fire.
That music is not appropriate for everything. I'm going to tell you what. It does not work with Minecraft. They play and you're like, I just want to chill and make blocks, please. All right.
I'd like them to do a Pokemon theme world.
Now you must pass through the village of the disease, struggling to survive the frozen horrors that haunt those cursed passages.
I wonder what element we're going to get here.
Until you finally reach the Castle of Screams.
Okay.
There you will find your only ally.
I would have chosen Palace of Pain to have alliteration, but you do you, movie.
the witch, who is being held captive, along with... Which element is it, Brentley?
Thunder.
Wrong! It's the ice element.
Curses.
Could have guessed that one. On this
All the
cold
clues
journey,
were there.
you could have saved her. You probably will save her.
Which will remember this?
It is the snowman. The snowman, part 4. Hell level. On this cold journey, you will face many infernal atrocities. And as you will discover, the demons are not your only enemies. Fight for your sanity. Retrieve the ice element. And take the second step toward your resurrection.
This does really feel like it's a game it's like a Telltale game where they sell you, it's episodic.
Right, yeah.
And, you buy the whole game, but then, they release the episodes over time.
Oh, so you think that these are 15-minute segments of a longer movie?
No, I'm just picturing it as a game. The movie is, they're probably, they stretch it out to 2 hours each. Or probably not 2 hours, but an hour and 20 minutes each.
Okay, the Telltale segments you're talking about?
The Telltale segments tend to be about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on it.
All right.
They tend to be 5 episodes long.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think that all of these are full... I don't remember, but it seemed to me like they were all full-length movies.
That's the same, but it's clearly with this one they're planning, there was 5 elements, right?
It's a bold strategy. There's 5 elements. We're only on element 2 here.
Element 2.
On the third movie.
Movie 3.
They introduced the concept before they let him get any elements.
It's a video game.
I don't understand
because you come in and it's introducing the hub level, and then it's to complete the whole game you need these 5 elements, and you have to go to these 5 subworlds to get them, and then you'll fight the final boss.
Yeah, but I guess you end up spending a lot of time in Princess Peach's castle, but you don't have to do anything there to get to the first world. You're just all right, here I am, jump in the painting. I mean, you could walk around if you wanted to.
There's other games with hub worlds, and you got to defeat the boss of the hub world first.
Well, we are done.
Probably, or the dude, gangster, whatever, who wanted to hunt him at the beginning. Remember when that was a part of the franchise? It was just the most dangerous game, and then now he's hunting elements in hell.
If the CEO pops up, he's like, have you got all those elements yet? I need those elements on my desk by 5.
Do you think he's aware that he just built a hotel to hell and he's just hunting people just for the fun of it?
Well, he has. They are described as his henchmen,
Fair
his
enough.
cultists. They're called the Misandrian?
I guess that's how he got super crazy rich.
I guess.
Through the power of evil.
Harvesting hell.
Selling people for money, them dollar bills.
We're going to do one more. We are done with the Hotel Inferno series, but we're going to fill out the episode with Suite 313.
Okay, I like the theme.
Suite is not a...
Like the Sweet Life of Zack and
Yeah,
Cody,
exactly.
Right?
Okay, yes. But see, you've said that out loud, and if people don't know, it's like a hotel room. Guys, it's S-U-I-T-E.
This is the sweet life. Okay.
I don't know this theme song, so you're welcome to keep going if you want.
It's not a great song.
Special Agent Alexander Connor is sent to investigate a house from which a woman named Sandra has made multiple 911 calls. You had a thought there?
I'm just... My brain is still trying to force us into the Hotel Inferno mythos.
Oh, this is the Airbnb
Inferno. This is where you could have been. Just dealing with this lady complaining all the time.
This is his off branch. He's like, the hotel business to hell is dying because of this Airbnb. We're going to launch our own app. It's called Hellbnb. Surely everyone will flock to it.
Sir, we might want to work on your branding. It's fine, I'm a genius. I've made billions. I'm a very stable genius, you might say.
Things become more complicated than expected for Agent Connor as he finds he must also rescue a police officer who responded to the home 24 hours earlier.
And they didn't know. He discovers that he has to save this dude. He's just been missing and hasn't checked in for a day, and he's just nobody's told him.
Here's my theory on this. He went there, he's having a thing with this woman, and then she accidentally butt dials the police, and this other guy shows up and he's like, I've been held here this whole time. Where are my pants?
That or it hasn't been time is different in the house.
Yeah, that's the more realistic option, obviously. For a movie.
I was gonna say fun one. That's the more realistic option than dude is cheating on girl. But yeah, it's
he's cheating on her.
I don't know, whatever.
Cheating policeman. It's husband and wife policeman. She's like, I'm going to respond to this call my husband went to 24 hours ago. Where could he be? Honey!
Have I got a story for you?
This house, it goes to hell. It's not use that app
it
anymore.
can, Robert. Like, no, like, literally, like, it's not good. Don't come inside.
Soon, Agent Connor will discover a horrifying secret. That Sandra is one of Lumen Corporation's donors. And has devoted her house to the corporation?
Oh, no. Is this from a series?
Mm-mm.
Not that also, it says suite, so I'm trying to figure out where the hotel part comes in.
I don't... maybe she has, like, a room in the house?
But, what was the numbers?
313?
I don't think there's that many in there.
She's, like, it's only the 2 rooms that she's renting out, but...
She's arbitrarily gave them long numbers?
It's like SEAL Team 6. They just gave it a big number so that the enemy would think that there was a lot more of them. She's like, I'm going to get into this hell hotel business. Nobody says that I can't do this in my house. I've got Suite 313 that goes to hell and Suite 216 that goes to Albuquerque.
Or it's like he rents the room and is like, ma'am, are you aware that you have a room of hell there? He goes, yeah, my last lodger was a strange dude, kind of tall, black horns, didn't ask a lot of questions, but after he left, it was a mess. Did not give him his deposit back, I tell you what.
Okay, so she's donated her house to the Lumen Corporation, which is just, like, bizarre. The idea that...
Yeah, Lucifer means the light bringer, Lumen light.
Oh, no, I get that. But, like, the fact that he's in a real estate scheme? I mean, it's fine for Lex Luthor.
He's trying to find a hotel.
Satan, maybe not so much. The house... Okay, so this is the last part of the sentence after it's revealed that she's donated her house. A house which has been turned into a research lab for atrocious experiments performed on human beings.
Resident Evil 7 or Resident Evil 1.
Did those take place inside a private residence?
It's like a mansion that was owned by a company, yeah.
Oh, I'm envisioning this as, like, in the suburbs.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And she's, like, donated this house, and they're like, what do we do with this random house this woman donated? I don't know. Let's put the horrific human experimentation in the basement.
No one will look for it in the suburbs.
It's such a random place for them to be doing weird genetic experiments. Like, they're a lab.
Why would you look for it there, then? I think it's not even like they have this underground bit. It's literally just in the house.
Yeah.
You get, like, the gene splicer next to the microwave. It's like, should we have those together? It'll be fine.
Are you going to be done cutting that poor woman open? I need to make macaroni for the grandkids. She
still lives there. That's why
when you donated us this house, we thought you meant you were going to leave.
No, I just wanted the company, Derry. Okay. I guess
she's
goes to, like, one of these. Like, is she cool with the horrible things we do? Because I'm not 100% down, but she's just brought me some cookies. What is wrong with this lady? I made muffins.
I legitimately don't have a good... The only thing that I can think about this movie is that it's just taking place in a house because it's cheap. Like, really cheap.
Yeah.
And they had a house. Because most people have access to a house. So they're like, we want to make a movie about an evil corporation that experiments on human beings, but all we have is Mom's kitchen, so... Mom! Can we make our movie in your kitchen? If you clean up before dinner! That's what I think is going on here, and I love it. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's been awesome for us. I hope it's been awesome for you. If you like this episode, tell a friend about it. Don't forget to check us out over on patreon.com/2weirdDidn'tWatch. And we'll see you guys next week with another episode of this podcast. It's called Too Weird Didn't Watch.
Bye, guys.
Bye.